Hey folks, and welcome on back to Minecraft. Today we are here in my super flat world because I've got a little bit of like a let's build challenge I want to take on for today. No pranks today, do not worry about that one. Today is just going to be a fun little video that I came up with here where we're going to be trying to build the smallest castle possible inside of Minecraft. So to get ourselves started, I figured we'd have a little bit of a stair where we come up like this. We get some polished andesite here on the sides. And just to put everything here into perspective for y'all, we're going something like this, and we can maybe have you right here, and this can be our gateway. You walk up here, you press the gate, and you go into the castle. Let me figure out a little bit of a layout for this one, and we'll get moving on this here project. I've got the base idea for the castle layout here, going with almost like a Norman castle design for this one, something that's just very, very simple that we can make on a very compact scale. However, for this thing, I want to have it, you come in here, wait, we got to get on the stair, come in here, and then there is a little bit of like a open area in the center. So if we grab some of our wall blocks in here while we're Superman posing on the ground, we can grab in a wall block and place them like right around here like this. And then on top of these, we can just slowly bring in a few of these guys. And then it'll be kind of like a bit of a trap. If you accidentally walk in the middle, you're, well, let's just say you're in trouble for now. But this is kind of a good way that we can just have a few things coming around here. And just have this general open detail point. Maybe we do a little bit of these guys, a little bit of oak trapdoor action, give ourselves some more light going in here. And we just kind of, for now, cover this entire middle section with these stone brick slabs. We can actually walk around in our new base and see what's going on in here and get a little bit. Yeah, I like that. I think that's pretty good. We need to get a few spots for, maybe we can make this look like a little bit of a doormat. We can throw our crafting table inside of this one. And so we can just do our craft table right there. That'll be good for that one. And we need to figure out how to get some furnaces. Maybe furnaces could go around the center of this so we get some furnace action going on. We do need to turn a few of these corner ones into towers where you could technically stand, because otherwise it's going to be a little hard to do anything like sleeping and turn this into an actual functional base. So if we take the entire side of this thing and just turn it into some furnaces, that could actually be a great way you can smelt everything and have all of like the smelting you need. There's 8 furnaces right there. How many do you really need in a base of this size? Our first tower over here has been constructed, and it is currently housing the bedroom for ourselves, and I figured we could come around here and just dot in a little bit of the mossy stone and give ourselves, you know, break away from this gray on gray on gray that we have everywhere. So just adding in a few of those ones, but we can come in through our front gate right here. We've got our crafting table straight away, the furnaces that we set up in the last time. Then over here right now, we've just got this little bit of a setup with a bed. You can stand in here. This is a full like little slab ceiling. We got some windows over here so you can see the intruders coming in. Pop this guy back down again, and you are good to go to run off and do whatever you need to do. Not the most private of bedrooms, except for maybe from the front gate, so you maybe block some people as they're coming inside, but it should be good for kind of just being functional for now. I think what we need next is we need to get a little bit of a brewing area over on this side, and we can maybe drop an ender chest in here and just give ourselves a little bit of a functional standpoint. And then we really need storage. Storage is going to be hard because, you know, chests are hard to deal with in this type of a scale. So I was thinking almost a few barrels. We can do, maybe we could do a barrel right there, and then we bring in some chests and just do like a double chest on this side. And then we can do a little similar of a scheme over on here and hide a double barrel action right down in there and do like another barrel right there. So we've got 3 barrels, and then maybe we do another chest. So you got basically 6 chests worth of stuff, and you got another 3 right over there. That could be pretty good for what we need for this one. Now we just got to make this thing look pretty from the outside and maybe get a small flag on the top of it. I don't like these being the stone brick slabs in the middle, so I was thinking we could bring in some andesite slabs and get a little bit of that lighter gray color in here. So maybe we leave those central ones right there, but everything on this loop, unless it's kind of going up into that tower, would be these guys. That might actually turn into being just these middle ones, but we'll see what we can do here. We'll see what I'll see what I can come up with this one. We got to get a little bit more texture variation into this build here and make it look much, much nicer than it is. But the horse obviously really, really likes the build so far. We just got to get, I think, some more. Ooh, windows won't really work on this side because we have these full bits in here being the storage system. So maybe we do some little half windows so they just have a little bit of place to view out of. And we can do a little bit of action right like here, build those ones up, and then maybe these can come back in right like this, and we can get a cool little bit of a ceiling going onto it. Our castle itself is pretty much finished up on the inside. I always forget you have to walk up on the stair. But inside of here, if you fall into the middle, you're still kind of stuck. It could be our trap, so don't really do that. Close that guy behind you. We've got a lot of stuff in here that's working out pretty well. We can actually come over into all these different areas and stand up in them if we needed to, and say maybe like actually put in like an additional chest right there. That'd be maybe your hidden storage of sorts in that one. This one, I think currently right now, yeah, you can actually just get stuck in. That's not good. And fixed. Perfect. But we've got a few chests over here that you can access. The barrels on the ground. Our bedroom is ready to go. This one I decided to make a little bit shorter, so it's just kind of, it was over here doing its thing. Not really too much going along with it. But the next thing I want to tackle is we can actually use this as our quick exit out. If you got an elytra, you can use that to just fly away. But obviously this is a castle, and I think every castle needs a good flag to it. So if we bring this guy up here, and I'm thinking we can just do a little tiny light blue banner right there. It can be our little flag hanging out at the top of this one. And then the next thing that I actually wanted to tackle is if we grab some of our coarse dirt, and that should be pretty good to help us out here. But I want to start surrounding ourselves with a little bit of coarse dirt going around this entire build, and then we can create a bit of a moat for this. I know typically when you think of a moat, you're probably thinking water, but I was thinking what we could do here is we have our little bit of a wooden bridge here, right? And then we can have our moat coming down here, and I need to get that spruce fence back in. And we could have this, and then our kind of roadway is going to go off here. So we can clear out this whole section. We could do this front one here together super fast, and maybe just kind of start dotting in a few things like this. And then I wanted to make it look almost like we grab some iron bars, that there's like stakes of sorts that have been built down into here kind of to protect things. And maybe we don't, do we try end rods? End rods might be our, not rend rods, end rods at end. And these could be our best way of having something that doesn't really connect, but still looks kind of like it's going to blow things up if you get close to it. Or not blow things up, but maybe if you fall on top of it, it'd be a little ow type of action going on there. So that could be good for us. And then we can just kind of feel that guy right there. Yeah, I like that plan. I think that's cool. And then that can also help to light up the area, because I'm realizing now we didn't include any light sources in the middle of this one. So we might need to go throw a few torches on the wall. All right, end rods are in place now over most of this area here, and it should be pretty protective, right? This castle would be super easy to defend, I think. You know, it's very, very easy. And the next thing I kind of want to dot around here is adding a little bit of foliage to our castle so it looks a little bit better, you know? Right now, it's just kind of stone brick and gray, and we got a little bit of brown around here. I figured adding in a little bit of foliage, being some of these spruce leaves, could kind of help to spruce it up. I don't know. Something like that, just a little bit around here. And then if we want to make it look like there's some large trees or just smaller trees or something, maybe the spruce trees can be like really, really big ones. And then these birch ones, or these dead trees, can be some other, or dead bush can be a little tiny tree of sorts. Using some ferns in here as well, they can kind of be dotted around to be more little dead shrubberies or something going along in here. But I think this is a really cool little castle design. Let me know what y'all think about this one in the comments below. Just a tiny little castle here, just a fun build for today. I figured we could mess around and have a little bit of fun and do something different with this guy. Let me know if there's anything we forgot on this thing, but I think that, folks, is gonna have to do it for today's video. This is probably the first time I'm uploading a video that is less than 10 minutes long in a very, very long time. So let me know what you all think about doing these little quick ones every once in a while, just to experiment with something, have a little bit of fun on this one. But anyways, thank you all so very much for watching. Please be sure to hit that like button down below if you did enjoy. Hit that subscribe button if you're brand new, and I will catch you on the flip side.